Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, divisional round Saturday, we've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
In the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
It'll be Joe Mixon, born in nearby Oakland, California. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. They'll take that, 14 yards on play number 1.
When you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
18, let the hot, let the hot.
Back to Mixon on first down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud is going to audible to something else.
Texas. Hey, south.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Stroud. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough.
A 4-yard gain.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
Jordan Stout.
Out now is a punter, Jordan Stout. Back deep for the Raiders is Trey Tucker.
And he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That one complete to Trey Tucker. Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Trey Tucker,
An 80-yard touchdown.
and the Raiders are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Now Cade York for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Texans nothing.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
11. Nike Texas. Hey, south. Hey, Uno Mars.
Now Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 23 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action. Here's Stroud. Got a man. It's Collins complete.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
18. What's up? 11.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud.
And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They go into gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
They'll get this out to Genty.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
This 2nd and 4. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Genty.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
A gain of 2.
They'll try to run forward, Genty. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that move. I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Switch it up here and look to throw.
He'll drop this underneath for Genty.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Next to Genty from 21 yards away. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
Texans nothing.
As the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10.
And he'll just get rid of it.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Stroud working out of the gun. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
Tank Dell, 48 yards. And the Texans are back within a score.
And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Hunter on the stop. That's a gain of 3.
On 3rd down, here's Genty.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
62 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
Yeah, partner, that's one of the problems when you sell out to stop the run on third and short. Sometimes you break that initial wall and you go a long way.
So how do you prevent it?
That's tough to do. That really is tough to do. And one of the things offenses like to do nowadays in practice, you know, they do a lot of working against equal numbers. They'll start putting more and more numbers on defense and just telling the offensive guys, figure it out, learn how to block it. We may see this situation.
And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. That one goes for 24 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A touchdown run there from a yard out, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Texans 6.
As the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think?
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
On first down, it's Genty.
Put it in with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9 now.
He'll find Genty out of the backfield.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Raiders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Texans 6.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Lurking high, lurking high. Why, Tony?
Stroud looking to throw. This one into the hands of Pitts. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 40-yard. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Houston.
19 Texas. 11. Hey, Uno Mars. Hey, south.
Here's Stroud. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Oh, hey. Uno. Buzz. Look the hot.
Stroud to throw it. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. And the Raiders will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
2nd and a yard.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's caught by Tucker. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, a drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now back to throw. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go with the first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Back to throw again. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. The York on now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Texans 6.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Oh, hey. Oh, boy. Why, Tony? Hey, uno.
Final play of the half. Stroud taking a shot for Dell here.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Genty. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 99 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Escaping a tackle at the 25. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
That's caught by Tucker. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Second and 6.
That's complete. Genty out of the backfield.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Touchdown!
Dante Thornton
From 3 yards out.
And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders sack.
Jalen Phillips
In there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Second down.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Stroud.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Buggy. Swap. Mother swap. Hey, Uno. Nike Texas.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
A gain of 15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Stroud.
That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
On the ground, DJ Giddens.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Short throw caught by Bowers.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Go get him.
Pass right side, caught by Thornton.
So it's stopped for no gain. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So tack on 3 more, though it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Raiders are going to get it back here just